is changed and made new. When an angel made his dream come true, and now he brings his dream to you. In a Spoonful
Hey Big Dreamers, I'm Paolo Presta and welcome to Spoonful of Paolo! Today, we are talking to one of the newest Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and someone we all love, Lisa Rinna. Now she's done it all, from acting to Broadway to fashion and so much more. Now I've been a huge fan of Lisa for years and I can't believe she's in our studio. So I'll see you all there. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let me get ready. Hold on a second.
Stop it!
Okay, stop!
Oh my God, that is so fabulous.
Yay! Hello, Real Housewives.
Come on.
Yes.
And wait, show your shoes.
Okay, in the shoes. I was just telling Lisa, I only wore these when I interviewed Oprah, so this is my second time with Lisa. Fashionista, hello.
I mean, that just shuts me right up. If you wore those with Oprah and now you're wearing them with me, okay.
Oh, come on. Thank you.
I am forever your girl.
Yeah.
Forever.
You know, I was trying to say, because when I moved here 11 years ago, I was taking an acting class in the Valley, and I would always pass the store when you had at Belgrade on Ventura, and I would always wonder, wow, when I would walk by after when you guys were closed, I would say, I wonder if I'm ever going to meet her.
Did you?
Talk to her, just because I think you've had such an amazing career, and you're so talented at everything you do. So I'm like, I wonder if I'm ever going to meet her. And now she's in our home, in our studio, and here you are. So I just want to say thank you, really, thank you so much.
Thank you for wanting to have me. First of all, the Twitterverse.
The Twitter people.
The Twitterverse brought us here.
They did.
They really did.
Thank you.
They literally said, they were begging me, you have to go do the show. And I just said, okay. It wasn't that hard of a beg, so thank you for bringing us together.
Thank you, social media.
And we have to tell the story about how I made you switch seats.
Oh yeah, does this look weird when you watch a Spoonful of Paolo? Usually I'm in that chair, but today we're doing something a little bit different.
Because Miss Diva Thang came in and said, I like this side better. Do you ever switch seats? And of course you were like, no, I never have, but I will for you.
Oh.
And so I had a little Barbra Streisand moment that I don't even deserve for 5 seconds. But I took it. I took it because you said yes.
Of course. You think I'm going to say no to you? I don't care. Anything for you. Even if I had to take off my shirt. Just kidding. I would do it for you. Okay. So let's start.
Okay.
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Are you enjoying it as much as we're enjoying watching you? Because it seems like you're having a great time. It's fun.
You know, here's the thing. I love doing everything that I do. I really do. I really make the best out of any job I've ever gotten, to be honest with you. I feel so grateful, first of all, to get to live here, work here, and do what I get to do. Yeah. So yes, I did have a good time. I really did. I do know and like a lot of those women. I really do. Is it challenging from time to time? Yes. But so's any job.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a certain amount of crazy in this recipe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you have to deal with it. And I think Eileen and I both have gone in and dealt with it, you know, the best we possibly can entering a show year 5.
Yeah.
And it's been like crazy town.
Wow. How did this come up? Did you want to do it, or did Andy beg you? Like Lisa, because I would have told Andy, yes, she would be great in it. Did he ask you? Were you thinking about it?
No, and no. It was a rumor.
Ah.
It was a rumor that had gone on for almost since the beginning of the show. And finally, I think they just heard the rumor so much, they went, maybe we should call her. And that's literally how it happened. I mean, it just came out of the blue. And it wasn't even when I first went to the meeting with the producers, it wasn't for this. It was just to go on a meeting about general shows and maybe, you know, creating a show together.
Okay, wow. And like you said, season 5, that's where they're at. Season 5, and I'm a super fan because season 5, that's when you joined Melrose Place.
That's right!
Superfan. We'll talk about Superfan later on, but Superfan.
Right? There's something about that.
Yeah, that to me is like, wait a second, this is good. This is good luck. It's meant to be.
I don't know. That's one of the reasons why I decided to do it, because I had done Melrose at season 5.
That's pretty amazing, you know?
I love that you
But
said
now that you guys, you know, you've taped it in this, you've heard about what's happened in the last couple seasons, and you know, but when the cameras started rolling, who surprised you the most, good or bad? Who surprised you the most out of all of them, would you say?
Well, I don't want to give anything away.
Yeah, don't give anything because there's still things happening. We know that.
So I'm not going to tell you that right now because
Okay.
we're almost to the place where you're going to see who surprises me the most, and it is not going to be anyone that you can possibly think of.
Oh my God.
And that is what I can tell you, and I was just as surprised as you're all going to be. That's what I can tell you.
I hope everything's good with you and Eileen because I love you guys together.
We're good.
Okay.
I can tell you that.
Wait, I
We're
gotta
good.
make sure because she's coming here later this week on
I
her
love
show,
her.
and I'm really excited. So, and I love you two together.
I love her.
When you guys, 'cause look, you guys are there. You're seeing all the drama, okay? But what is your conversation like when the camera's unrolling? When you're talking to Eileen? Because a lot of things have happened. Drink spilling at Eileen poker night. There's been crazy things happening at Eileen's house. So I can only imagine she's your friend. Like you're text messaging, girl. Did you see what just happened today? Like,
Can you imagine what our text messages
I don't even
look
want to
like?
know. I don't want
It's
it. I don't
all
want you to
can
get
say.
hacked. But I can only imagine. Seriously.
You can't, actually. No one can imagine that. It's too surreal, is what I can tell you.
Wow.
But all I can say is thank God for Eileen Davidson,
Yeah.
because I can't quite imagine doing this alone. Now that I've had her with
It worked
me.
perfectly. Yeah.
It was, I mean, I didn't know she was going to do it. She didn't know I was going to do it.
Oh, wow.
Because we hadn't really seen each other in 2 years.
Yeah.
We last worked together on days.
Yeah, when you were- when
and
you
her
went back.
storyline was so heavy that, I mean, she was literally working so much. She could barely even like put her head up and say hi in the makeup room. It was
Oh my
so
gosh.
crazy. And we were like not in the same storyline. So we were just ships passing in the night. So when I found out she was doing this, I said so many Hail Marys, praise Jesuses, I can't even tell you, because I have such a history with her.
Yeah.
You know, we like went through the fire together back in '93 when we would, you know, work on that show on Days of Our Lives, like 20 hours a day. We lived
I mean,
there.
that's the thing, and we've interviewed many soap people, and so the soap world it goes by so fast. You get script after script, memorizing lines. I mean, it's like nonstop. So I agree with that totally.
It's a really amazing place to cut your teeth on and
Yeah.
get your training, and I would never change it for the world, but it is hard work.
Yeah.
I mean, that's hard work.
That is indeed, yes, it is. You know what I loved about you, Lisa, when you went home and you took your daughter to Medford. That was a side that we don't really see. It was like you being vulnerable.
Yeah.
Did you? Was it hard for you to share that with us? You know,
Well-
to open up about your father and
It was a conscious decision, you know, when the show had come to me, you know, they had said, we would like to show, the network would like to show something that's going on with all of you women that is something that you're dealing with in your life, something real, something emotional, whatever it is. And I just happened to be at this point in my life with my parents, and I was going up and I was doing all of this, what ended up being on the show. And I said, you know, I would be open to it. It's very scary, obviously, to open up that side, but I also think very important because that is the circle of life, and that's what we all go through, and that's what I'm going through, and that's real. And I think for me, you know, when I decided to do this show, I said I'm only going to do it if I'm 100% authentic, and I show you what really goes on in my life. Otherwise, there's really no point.
Well, yeah, I think it's good for us to see because we know your glamorous side, but for you to go back home and see how far you've come in reaching your dreams, I mean, it's pretty amazing. Were you always a big dreamer?
Always. Oh, I so believe in manifestation and dreaming. I'm all about visualization. You know, Power Positive Thinking was probably one of the first books I read, you know, about positivity and the law of attraction. And I'm a firm believer in if you ask for what you want, you can get it.
That's what I admire you. I admire you so much for that. And I think what people don't know is that when you first came to LA, you had no family working in this business. You
come
did it
from nothing.
on your own. So what motive? Because it's hard. It's so hard when you come to LA or New York to live your dream. But how did you get that motivation? Where did it come from?
You know, that is such a good question, and I even asked myself that. I don't know, to be honest with you, because I was told no. I can't even tell you how many times. I mean, I literally came from Medford, I went to San Francisco, and then I worked my way down to Los Angeles. And I'll never forget, I was trying to model when I was in San Francisco, and I remember the modeling agent saying to me, literally, I'd gone into the meeting, and he said, honey, just get back on the bus and go home. I swear to you. And I went, all right, okay, that's how you feel. And I mean, most people would like cry and be in a puddle of something, but I'm too naive or whatever it is. I just said, you know, that's your opinion, and I'm just gonna keep at it. And I really think it has to do with my mom. She's such a my mom is such a positive, strong woman.
I loved your mom and your dad, both of them, yeah.
I know, and my dad is amazing too, but there's something about my mom who always said to me, that's okay, you can do it, that's okay. Maybe they said that about you, but that's not true, and you can do it. So I just always believe that, and I have that voice in my head, luckily, that says, I'm not bad. I'm a good person, and I deserve to do whatever I want, and I think it really does, start right there. You know, you've got to love yourself.
I mean, you've done it all. You've done, look, acting, hosting, reality star, fashion designer, best-selling author, dancer, singer. But when you look at all of that you've done, what is your heart and soul, would you say? Because you're talented in every one of those. But for you, what would you say, like, is your heart and soul?
Well, I would say my heart and soul is when I was able to do Roxy Hart on Broadway in Chicago.
You and your husband.
That's really where it lives, like right there. Like that's my dream. That's everything. And then the dream became the reality. So for me to be able to act and sing and dance and work with my husband, that was the cream. That was it. That was the creme de la creme, to be honest with you. Everything else is just so much fun and such a blast. I would have never thought I would have had a talk show career. I would have never thought I would have danced, would have been a singer, been on reality shows, really great ones. I mean, everything I've gotten to do, from Melrose Place to everything, is just brilliant.
Taylor's sitting here next to me. Oh my God, I'm getting so shy right now. Okay, go ahead.
I'm so lucky though.
Yeah, you are.
Know, think about it. I have been so lucky to do so many different things. It's like
you're putting it out there and it's coming back to you. That's what I always learn. Whatever you put out there comes back to you. And you're just a good person.
Well, thank you.
So now we're gonna have a little fun. We're gonna play a spoonful of you. So viewers get to know a little bit more about you.
Oh, how fun. I like games.
The thing is, you have 1 minute, and if you do it, we have a little surprise for you, okay? If you can do this. Are you ready? Okay, you ready, Patrick?
What do I get?
You'll see, honey. We think we'll make you happy. Lisa Rinna's at our home. Hello. Okay, so here we go. Put the timer on.
Okay.
1 minute and go. Okay, we all know you were married to the sexiest man alive, but what's the sexiest thing about your husband?
What's the sexiest thing about him?
Yeah, one of the sexiest thing about your husband.
Oh God.
There's thousands of things. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love that. Okay. When fans stop you in public, do they know you more as Billy from Days or Taylor from Melrose Place?
Billy from Days.
Okay. Days of Our Lives 50th anniversary is coming in November. Any plans to get back?
No.
Okay, well, she said it over here. If you could pick any of your Melrose Place co-stars to be on Real Housewives, who would it be? Any of them.
Kelly and Heather.
Ooh, oh yes, Heather. I was going to say that. Okay, good. You did a killer Britney Spears impersonation on Sing Your Face Off. You were so good. Give us your one line of Britney right now.
It's Britney, bitch. It's Britney, bitch.
Oh my God. Okay, focus, Paolo. Who would you rather go on a cross-country road trip with? Brandy or Kim?
Brandy.
Okay, good, you did it. Hold on, now we ended with this, okay? In your career, there's been a lot of throwing, so I want you to give me your best shot and go.
Throw this?
At me. Confetti!
I can throw this at you?
Yes, this is what we want.
Okay.
A spoonful of Paolo.
Let me just envision who I'm throwing it at first. Ready? And...
Yes!
Oh, that was so
Drama!
fun!
You did a good job. Okay, so we want to send you home because we are so happy that you're here.
I love you.
Yes, for you. We just want to thank you so much for being here.
Are you
really.
kidding me?
Yeah, just for you.
Oh, you guys!
Yeah, we just want to say thank you. Like you have to understand, you have inspired so many people to live your dream, to go out there and do it. So
feel like Miss Universe. Are you kidding? Where's my crown? Hold on, let me grab the spoon.
With the spoon. Yeah, do it. The spoon.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad, and my husband and my children, and most of all, Jesus.
We have our cross there.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. No, really, this is the cutest thing I think I've ever had happen. And I mean, you've won me over. I'm now yours to do whatever you want.
Oh, please.
Are you
Okay,
kidding?
did you hear that?
Look at these flowers. Thank you so much.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome.
You're so cute.
Thank you. Okay, everyone. Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Mwah.